Going on today is January the 8th on Thursday. So this is US dollar DXY index, US dollar index. So as you can see, like we've been talking about all this week, right? We was in a nice downtrend in a transition phase, right? We can see how once price made this clear retest, we took off to the upside, right? So now that we are above here, the US dollar is showing strength. So what that means, alone we can remain above this level now. Then what that means for pairs like USD Japan, we could be seeing USD Japan go up. Pairs like Euro USD, we can see them kind of pairs going down. So going in tomorrow to see how tomorrow close is going to really dictate on how we can go into next week. So alone we have a nice strong finish this week, then we could be seeing next week for DSY to continue to push strong. So tomorrow is going to be definitely going to be very important on how we close tomorrow. That's going to really dictate how next week goes. So, but overall, we're above here. So since we're above here and we can remain above here, that's actually good for USD Japan, especially if you have a bullish bias. So as you can see here, when it's nice up momentum still, we're above here on this current support level. So as long as we remain, then we're good. So let's go to USD Japan real quick. So in USD Japan, right? Since Sunday, right, we've been saying how this is a bullish CRT setup, right? Seeing price take up and take off, at least take out the previous week high, right? This weekly high, right? The idea was to see price swing below this opening right here, and then see it make a clear breaking structure, which it did, and go back up. We had an idea where if it didn't do that, we was going to see if price was going to retest like how it did here. So this here, how we had this nice push up, came down, made a clear break, and then retest around this range. It was like, okay, hey, look, if price break below here, then it was an idea to see price start maybe pushing to these levels right here before it decided to go up. But in this case, it didn't do that. We actually came down, right? When it pushed up, it actually came down, made a fell low, and made a clear breaking structure and retest back up. And now we're back above here, going back up into this direction. So as y'all can see, right, I'm not guessing or trying to figure out what price is doing. I'm just simply following structure. So, and then on top of that, we also was on this 50 MA. So that's also was a good sign to see price continue to push up higher. So far this week is going exactly how I expected to go, right? And this is what it all is. You just following structure. Allow structure to tell you the story and to confirm everything for you. And then when you start trading from that perspective, it get easier to trade instead of trying to, guess. I have a three-step approach. My first approach is to try to find the overall direction. On the weekly and daily, alone we are bullish on a weekly and daily, then guess what? That gives me a clear bias on the 4 hour to find my entry on the 4 hour. If I want a more precise entry, then I go to the 1 hour. So, other than that, this is going good right here so far. Definitely was a half week, but very slow week for USD Japan. But overall, we could be seeing price tick out this high. If it don't do it this week, definitely going to next week. This going to definitely take off. And let's look into gold. So gold, right? We can see gold right now made a clear push up, retest like I figured. How we came down was in a nice little range and then broke out of it. So now we had a nice retest. Prices pushed up above here, but I wouldn't really expect too much from gold only because one, the US dollar is showing strength, and if the US dollar keep on pushing up strong like how it's doing, then that can really. I'm not saying gold is gonna just go in a down direction, but it's definitely gonna slow down gold for sure. And then to confirm that, we can look at yields. You can see yields is maintaining. We actually came down right here, right, and right now we're above the 50 MA, right. And right now it's showing signs of pushing back up. It's not even going down. It's just in a nice little range, right? It hasn't really done anything. It just came down. It came right back up. So, and to be honest, if yields do happen to break above this range, obviously it's not good for gold because if yields is going up, that means gold is going down. And if yields is going down, that means gold is going up. So, just gotta be very cautious with gold. But other than that, that's my kind of bias right now. So, if it do happen, let's say price do happen to break below here on gold, which is this right here. Let's kind of draw this out real quick. It's something that can happen. If price end up coming down below here, let's say if price kind of come below here, oh man, and then it retest here, and we get something like this, then price obviously can end up, you know, dropping, and we get something like this, and we get like a break where price break below here, retest, and yeah, price can start pushing down, especially how we close, you know, bearish the previous week. So that's why I have this, you know, this arrow right here where price can break below if it get back below here, because that could happen, you know. But other than that, as long as we stay above here, then yeah, we can continue to see price push up. And right now, we currently on this level right here. So let me delete this. So that's kind of my input right now on everything. So this is a low taken out and then break above here. So we are currently around this range. So as long as we can stay above here, then this is actually good for gold. We can still see gold push up because yield's not really going anywhere. It's just really in a range bound. So other than that, but if we break below here, at that point, that could be an early indication to start seeing price dip back down, especially if we break below here. We definitely can start seeing price start dipping back down to levels like these, coming to levels like this. So other than that, I'll see you next video. Peace.